me a story. Today I want to read a special story for all the friendly frogs out there. I hope you guys are enjoying the time off and spending a lot of time with your moms and dads. So today we're going to read I Wish, written by Jillian Harker. This is a great story about a bear who finds himself in a new place and has to learn how to make new friends. So come on, let's go read. I Wish, written by Jillian Harker and illustrated by Gil McLean. Benji sat on the bed feeling a little bit lonely. He was new here and he hadn't seen anyone else in the bedroom. He watched a moonbeam slip through the gap in the curtains and slide across the bed. "I wish I had someone to play with," he whispered. "Did I hear someone say they wanted to play?" asked a voice. The lid of the toy box flew open, and out climbed a dangly-legged spotted horse. "Hi, I'm Dottie, and I love to play." Boing, boing, boing. Dottie jumped up onto the bed and began to bounce up and down. "Where'd you come from?" she asked. "From the birthday party," replied Benji. "I was a present." "Did someone mention a party?" A friendly-looking monkey poked his head around the curtain. "Why weren't Rosie and I invited?" A floppy-eared rabbit appeared beside him. "Max and I love parties," Rosie the rabbit told Benji. "And so does Humph." She stared at the toy box. A loud yawn came from inside. Then a bright blue hippo slowly lifted his head. "Party! A party!" said Humph. "That means food, and I'm hungry. Is there anything left to eat?" "I think there are some cupcakes in the kitchen," replied Benji. "But do you think we should—" But Humph was already out the door. "Oh," said Benji, looking at the other toys. "Should we go after him?" Benji was bumping down the stairs after Humph when Dottie zoomed past. "Whee! This is fun!" she neighed. "Wait for me," called Benji. In the kitchen, Humph was about to take a bite out of a leftover cupcake. The candle was already halfway into his mouth. Benji grabbed it just in time. "Excuse me," he explained, "but you aren't supposed to eat that part." "Thanks, Benji. You're smart. I wish I knew things like that," grumbled Humph. Before Benji could explain about the candle, he heard Dottie and Rosie yell loudly. They were staring at a large black shape outside the kitchen window. They grabbed Benji and held on tight. "It's just a cat," Benji said. "No need to worry." "Whew!" sighed Rosie with relief. "I wish I could be as brave as you, Benji," laughed Dottie. "That cat will stay outside, won't it?" whispered Max. They all looked to Benji for reassurance. Max had crept across the room and hidden under the table. Humph's knees were shaking. There was a squeaking noise and a loud clatter. "Don't worry, that's just the cat coming into the kitchen," explained Benji. But Humph and Dottie, Max and Rosie had all raced through the kitchen door and disappeared up the stairs as fast as their legs could carry them. Benji found them all back in the bedroom. It took some time to persuade them to come out. "Benji, will you always be here to look after us?" Dottie asked him. Benji gave a tiny smile. It was nice to feel wanted. "Of course," he replied. Humph was tired from their adventure. "How am I going to sleep when I'm hungry?" he sniffed, settling back down on the bed. Dottie and Rosie giggled. They danced around on the bed, and Max joined in. "Why don't we all play in the yard tomorrow?" Rosie suggested. "What's your yard like?" asked Benji. "I'll show you," said Dottie, and she helped Benji up so he could look out the window. "Wow," he said. "It looks really exciting. Are you going to play in the yard, Humph?" "Humph," said Humph sleepily. "It's such a long way to the yard. I might just take a little nap instead." Benji smiled at his sleepy new friend. Dottie jumped back onto the bed and started to bounce. Benji looked up at the moon. He had a feeling that he wouldn't be lonely anymore. "I wish that tomorrow is as much fun as today," he whispered. Then Benji turned to his new friends and took a huge leap and began to bounce on the bed. "Here's to friends," he laughed. The end. Hey guys, how did you like the book? I really liked the way that Benji became a role model in the playroom, even though it was his first day in there. I love the way he helped his friends learn how to not be afraid of the things that they didn't understand and help them learn how to do new things. I think that's a great skill to have for a new friend. So, I hope that you all come back tomorrow for another episode of Read Me a Story.